Have you ever had the strange feeling that someone younger than you looks at you differently? Not just with admiration, not just with respect, but with a level of attention that feels deeper, more emotional, and almost impossible to ignore. Maybe it's the way they remember small details about you. Maybe it's how their eyes light up when you enter the room. Or maybe it's that unexplainable feeling that they care about you far more than they should. What if there is a psychological reason behind it? What if age isn't the thing that attracts people most? And what if someone younger is developing powerful feelings for you because of qualities you don't even realize you have? Stay with me until the end, because the fifth reason surprises most people and may completely change how you understand attraction. And before we begin, welcome to Psychotherapy. If you're fascinated by psychology, human behavior, attraction, relationships, and the hidden reasons people think and feel the way they do, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and join our growing community. Now let's begin. Most people assume attraction is based on looks alone, but psychology tells a very different story. In reality, emotional attraction often grows from things that have nothing to do with appearance. Many younger people become deeply attracted to someone older because of how that person makes them feel, not because of age, not because of status, but because of the emotional experience they create. And that's where the first reason begins. The first reason is emotional stability. Think about the world many younger people are growing up in today. Everything moves fast. Relationships start quickly and end quickly. Social media creates constant comparison. Attention spans are shorter. People often struggle to know what they truly want. In that environment, emotional stability becomes incredibly attractive. When someone younger meets a person who remains calm under pressure, communicates clearly, and doesn't create unnecessary drama, it stands out immediately. To them, you may feel like a safe place. Someone who doesn't play games. Someone who doesn't disappear for days just to create mystery. Someone who doesn't constantly seek validation from others. Psychologists often describe emotional security as one of the strongest foundations of attraction. People naturally move toward individuals who make them feel emotionally safe. And when someone younger experiences that feeling, they may begin developing feelings much faster than they expected. What's interesting is that they may not even understand why they're attracted. They simply know they enjoy being around you. They feel calmer when talking to you. They trust your opinion. They value your presence. And over time, admiration quietly transforms into affection. Then affection becomes attachment, and attachment can become love of them. When someone younger sees a person who is comfortable being themselves, it creates a powerful impression. The second reason is confidence without arrogance. There is a huge difference between confidence and showing off. Many people spend years trying to appear confident, but genuine confidence usually develops through experience. It comes from overcoming challenges, learning lessons, making mistakes, and growing stronger, because you don't need to prove you're the smartest person in the room. You don't need constant attention. That quiet confidence speaks louder than words. Psychology suggests that authentic confidence signals emotional strength. It tells others that you know who you are, and certainty is attractive, especially to people who are still discovering themselves. Imagine a younger person struggling with self-doubt. Then they meet someone who carries themselves with calm self-respect, someone who doesn't seek approval from everyone around them. The contrast becomes unforgettable. Without realizing it, they begin looking up to you. Then they begin thinking about you. Then they start wondering what it would be like to have a deeper connection with you. Have you ever experienced this kind of attraction from someone younger? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. The third reason is that you make them feel understood. This may be one of the most powerful reasons of all. Many people go through life feeling unseen. They talk, but nobody truly listens. They share their feelings, but nobody genuinely understands. Then one day they meet someone who pays attention, someone who listens without interrupting, someone who remembers things they said weeks ago, someone who understands emotions instead of judging them. That experience can be incredibly powerful. Studies in psychology consistently show that feeling understood strengthens emotional bonds. In fact, many people confuse feeling understood with falling in love because the emotional impact is so strong. When a younger person feels that you genuinely understand them, they begin associating positive emotions with your presence. You become the person they want to talk to after a good day. You become the person they think about after a difficult day. You become the person whose opinion matters most. And once that emotional dependence begins growing, romantic feelings often follow. The fourth reason is your life experience. This doesn't mean being perfect. In fact, perfection is rarely attractive. Authenticity is. Life experience creates stories, lessons, wisdom, perspective. A younger person may find those qualities fascinating. You have lived through challenges. You have survived disappointments. You have learned things that cannot be taught in a classroom. And every conversation becomes an opportunity for them to learn something valuable. Humans are naturally drawn to growth. We admire people who help us see the world differently. That admiration can become emotional attraction surprisingly fast, especially when the connection feels meaningful. Sometimes a younger person becomes attracted not because they want someone older, but because they want someone who understands life in a way that inspires them. And inspiration is one of the strongest emotional triggers in human relationships. Now we arrive at the fifth reason. The reason most people never consider, and the reason that often creates the deepest attraction. The fifth reason is how you make them feel about themselves. Think about that carefully. People rarely fall in love only because of who someone is. They often fall in love because of how they feel when they're around that person. Do they feel valued? Do they feel respected? Do they feel capable? Do they feel accepted? Do they feel seen? When someone younger spends time with you and consistently experiences those emotions, a powerful psychological association begins forming. Your presence becomes linked to positive feelings. Your conversations become memorable. Your attention becomes meaningful, and your approval becomes important. Eventually, they may find themselves thinking about you more often, looking forward to seeing you, wondering what you're doing, imagining future conversations, missing you when you're not around. This is how emotional attraction quietly grows, not through dramatic moments, not through grand gestures, but through repeated emotional experiences that make someone feel better about themselves. And this is why attraction is often far more psychological than physical. The truth is that many people spend years chasing surface-level attraction while completely overlooking the deeper factors that create genuine emotional connection. Real attraction is often built on trust, safety, respect, understanding, inspiration, and positive emotional experiences. Those qualities don't always attract attention immediately, but they create the strongest connections over time. If someone younger seems unusually interested in you, it doesn't automatically mean they are in love. But it may be worth paying attention to the emotional patterns. Do they seek your company? Do they remember small details? Do they find reasons to talk to you? Do they value your opinion? Do they seem genuinely happy when you're around? Those behaviors often reveal more than words ever can. And sometimes the strongest feelings are the ones people never openly admit. Before we finish, remember something important. Age alone doesn't create attraction. Psychology does. Human connection does. The way people make each other feel does. That's why meaningful relationships can sometimes develop in places where nobody expected them. Because attraction follows emotion far more often than it follows logic. If you enjoyed this video, comment below with the word connection. I read as many comments as possible, and I'd love to know which of these 5 reasons resonated with you the most. And if you know someone who would find this psychology insight fascinating, share this video with them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us here on Psychotherapy for more psychology facts, relationship insights, and human behavior secrets that help you understand yourself and others on a deeper level. Thank you for watching. And remember, sometimes the people who think about you the most are the ones who never tell you how they truly feel.